Hey everybody, Paul here at Dream Guitars, and this is a brand new Klein Kauffman guitar. Steve Klein, of course, well known for his designs in the guitar world, including his acoustic guitar shapes, and he's also, of course, done these amazing headless electric guitars that you've seen Michael Hedges and the like play. We've had a number of these over the years. We've been a dealer for them now for quite a while as well. Steve Kauffman is the gentleman who currently builds them based on Steve Klein's designs, and they're just fabulous. You've seen many top pros playing these guitars over the years, and because they have a unique sound, I think the thing about Klein guitars is they're not like anything else you're used to, and that's a good thing, because to me, we need a lot of variety in our world, especially if you're a songwriter or a guitar player that just wants to stand out in some way or another. So first of all, the obvious thing about this guitar is it's a model 457, so it's a big guitar. It's 18 inches across the lower bout, but if you look closely at the waist, and it doesn't hold. I mean, it's a big guitar. There's no way around it. It's a jumbo guitar, but it's, especially if you use a strap like I always profess, it's very easy to hold a guitar even this big because it's not super deep. And what you get for that size is this. There's no substitute for just a big broad face to get that sort of big, deep, resonant bass note, and it's really fun, and it certainly works great. I have it in drop D here, drop D, dadgad, but even standard, you get this really wonderful, resonant, deep bass response, which is just fun. So that's, to me, one of the big advantages of this design. Again, I'll show you the depth, how it's not so deep in just a moment, but we've got an Engelmann spruce top here. Engelmann, very stiff, but also can have a little bit more warmth to the sound, so it's a nice combination here with the wood I'll show you in a moment. I always love the bridge design on Klein guitars. It makes a lot of sense to me. It's sort of distributing the energy. The magic of Klein guitars is on the inside, so even though they're unique outside, inside they're even more unique. It's not a typical X-brace guitar. There's one big brace going this way. Then there's more of a fan setup down here, similar to a classical guitar. Then the neck is a bolt-on that doesn't have a typical heel. There's another big truss that goes across the back of the guitar that the neck all ties into to keep the stability of the guitar. So it's just very innovative on the inside. Just let me leave it there, and then you can see for yourself if we get some pictures of that. But all of that is what adds up to this great sound and clarity that I love about them. So again, beautiful Engelmann spruce top, 18-inch lower bout, bolt-on neck that makes it easy for future work should you ever need it. Super playability. All these guitars play great. I love the idea of the headstock. It's a snake style, so the string pull over the nut is nice and straight, so the tuning is good. Goto tuners here. Mahogany neck, and this one is beautiful Brazilian rosewood. It's a nice old Brazilian rosewood with some nice dark lines, which I always really enjoy. This one's bound out in ivoroid, so you get a nice contrast there. And of course, I almost forgot a couple of key features on Klein guitars. One is the saddle. So there's 6 independent bone saddles, each one shaped just for that string. And then of course, the Klein rosette, which I love. And then I also like this, how the nut is actually integrated in here, and there's a 0 fret. So the 0 fret is a cool thing you see on a number of guitars. It's not unique to Klein, but what it does is it takes away the variability of the nut. So if you have a nut that's manually slotted, there can be some variance just between each one. This makes one straight surface so that the playability across all 6 strings is set by that. And then, of course, the other frets are all a little bit lower, so you can play perfectly. So it makes the first fret position play really in tune and easier. So that's a big advantage of the 0 fret. The other thing this one has is a sound port. Really good on this guitar because you're going to want to hear all that bass, and you do get just a touch more than usual because of that sound port coming up at you on the driver's side of the guitar. So just a big, bad, fun guitar. I really like these Klein guitars, and I'm going to play it for you today in drop D. Hope you enjoy. This is the Klein 457, brand new here at Dream Guitars. much.